Welcome to a new Final Fantasy draft. Well, new or first Final Fantasy draft on this channel. I know I have not been recording almost anything lately, but I've been enjoying this set. It's a bit hard to play. You can get a good deck, or what seems like a good deck, and still get losses. But, well, since I'm really close to Mythic, I wanted to try to record one draft and see if we can finish and get to Mythic in this draft. So let's see how we will start. And well, we are here starting with the booster sword. It's a really good equipment, lets you cast stuff for free, so it's pretty great. And yeah, I think I can safely choose that one. Here are other interesting cards I see. Maybe their removal cornered by black mages, or newfound adventure to fix. I like Sultai a lot. And well, there's also some red cards that are pretty good, especially in Izzet, when you can cast a lot of 4-mana stuff. But yeah, here Booster Sword seems like an easy pick, goes on any deck you want, and yeah, it's amazing. Just drawing a card is good, but even you can cast something for free, plus the bonus of +3/+2. Yeah, sign me up. Here we can follow it by interesting cards. There's Deadly Dispute, Omega, a really good finisher for blue-green decks. There's also Ashe, a card I have not played a lot, that could tutor the Buster's Word, combat tutorial to draw, weapons vendor to equip it, but I think if you can end with a good blue-green shell, this was really great. And yeah, it's a card you would want probably later when you are sure you are in that, and maybe I should be safer and pick combat tutorial as draw to put a counter on something. But yeah, let's try and see how we get. Ooh, Thunder Magic, Cecil. That one seems like a really good Death Touch to free that ends with lifelink, and we can pump him. So yeah, I will probably get it. If not here, I would pick Thunder Magic first. Cheap interaction is something you want. There's also Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum, a good interaction, but I end not playing that much. Or Hecta is good to drop, discard some stuff. So yeah, but this rare seems pretty good. And yeah, I don't mind ending in a black, green, blue smash deck. Here we will probably pick Town Greeter. Amazing to draw, fills a lot of rolls, mills you stuff, gets you lands. Other interesting cards, Zidane. I have still not drafted a deck with that one, but it seems like a really good card. And yeah, Crystal Chosen seems like a good top end, but ends probably a bit slow sometimes. Ice Flan. As Psyker, I'm enjoying quite a lot because tapping and putting a stun counter lets you attack, and well, but yeah, here Town Greeter. And let's see, we can follow it with Fat Shokobo, one of the best cards for green decks. It just works everywhere. 2 bodies, gives trample, so even better, helps to push the damage of Omega or Buster's Ward. If not, here I'm seeing Dreams of Laguna, really good card draw spell. And then there's some black stuff, Phyton. If you mill a lot, it can be interesting, especially if you have bombs. This would work better on a control deck, not on the soul type piles I usually end. But yeah, here Fat Chocobo, especially since we are probably going to main deck green, seems good. And well, let's see with what we can follow here. This is a bit harder. I don't know. I think the most interesting card here, well, this is good, but it's better to be black green early and you will not. The same with this. This goes really well in EZ or in landfall. Here I would probably pick retrieve because if you mail it you can cast it later, but I'm not sure if I will play it. And well, we are following it with another Rydia. Ooh, but well, here I probably want the Shinra reinforcements to mill some stuff if we end in black-green stuff. But Stuck in the Summoner Sanctum could also be a nice option. If not, Booster's Word also seems... no, Bar's Bow, sorry. The equipment in green, it's great, but yeah, if you end in black-green, Shinra reinforcements is the best one. Here, probably the combat tutorial to draw cards. This is interesting if you mill it because it's a free card you can play. But I think I am happy getting combat tutorial. Yes, we are not staying in a couple clear colors, but we could splash blue. You don't mind splashing this to draw more. And yeah, here probably the land to fix. Poison the Waters is an interesting card, but I don't think I like it. Realm Reborn is just something that you want for Commander, probably a lot of mana for nothing, for getting more manas. Probably not worth it. So yeah, here another combat tutorial. There's also Blitzball that could be cool, but combat tutorial is one of the greatest cards there is. So I'm happy to pick that one. Here probably the removal. And yeah, I will get the in because it's a town. Not sure if I will play it because it's colorless and if I'm playing 3 colors. But Dreams is a nice card draw spell. And Rydia, not something we will probably play because as I said, you would want to be more red than anything. Here we have a lot of interesting cards. A land you want, Tom Gritter, a great removal, and this land that it's quite bumpy. I probably... I'm not sure. The land is amazing. The land is amazing, but if I had some Chocobo's kicks that I knew I could bounce it back, I would get it, but here it will probably just end with the removal spell because I will need cheap removal. That's not something you can discuss. And yeah, if not, if I had to choose between the land and Tom Gritters, it would be closer. But yeah, we need the removal. And let's see. Ooh, great removal in side quest that also rams, fixes your manas. Here we also have, wow, Smuggler's Copter. This seems like a great card overall, the Sculptor, but yeah, great removal, rams you, it's a body later also if you are lucky enough. I think that is better than the 2-drop, yeah. Balam T-Rexaurus is also a great card, great body, it cycles for a land and gains you some life, but the side quest is better here. And let's see, with what could we follow it? Probably the land. This land is one of the great sacred pieces in in any black-green deck, because you can just, well, it's expensive, yes, but you could just pay to mill and without needing to return anything. Blitzball could also be interesting just to ramp, but yeah. And then you also return the bombs, whatever it is. And since you return permanents, you can even return some removal spells. So yeah, it's a great card. I think I will move combat tutorial with a draw pile. But yeah, let's see. We need more early stuff and probably some bombs. Here, Tom Glitter, really nice. I would love to get more cards that benefit from you putting stuff on the graveyard, but at least we will get the early 2 drops to fix everything. And yeah, we have already some synergies with the flashback cards, but yeah, here another great flashback card and enchantments. Those are expensive and not my favorite. I should probably pick Dragon's Wyvern. Also helps a lot with Buster's Word, but that will also make my mana harder, because if I plan to cast everything in curve, yeah, you want the good early drops also. Good, not sure how early, but yeah, here, let's see, Amazing Rat, 2 drop and fixes your mana. There's also the Behemoth, a card I would love as a top end, the land, the Dreams of Laguna, but the 2 drop is just amazing. You want those, and this especially since you can just make a treasure when it dies. You can even combo with Range Treachery, sacrifice it, but yeah, it's amazing. It's one of the best 2 drops, and well, this one is also amazing. Ignis, a ramp spell, mostly 3 mana ramp, that then you can use it to make some food exiling creatures, or important, also removing flashback stuff from the graveyard of your opponent. If not, here there are also a couple of 2 drops that you could maybe play, but or them up even to get the lands. But yeah, here, ooh, another Wyvern or the Final Days. It's close because this one is great when you mill it. Wyvern is an amazing card, but I want flyers, especially with Buster's Sword. There's also the land I would really love, but yeah, here for example, I will pick the land. You could want to pick this removal, but I already have one, and as I said, I'm not a fan of them, of those exact removal. Iridia's return, expensive. Well, it also returns cards, could be cool, but not for me now. Here, card collection probably. Draw some cards, get better manas. There's also the Magic Damper as interaction, but yeah. Here we could play Travel the Overworld. I'm not sure we will end up playing it, so maybe I should have just gotten the rare. Here I don't mind the Cycler. And yeah, a good card draw spell. This will probably not get played. And let's see. Ooh. Also nice bomb, Vincent. When it attacks, transforms into a trample lifelink that returns on the battlefield. It grows whenever something from your opponent dies. Great. Sadly, there's also Sephiroth's intervention. And I would really enjoy it. It's probably a better card than the rare, but Yeah, this will probably be a mistake of a pick if I don't get more interaction. Otherwise, here there's also Evil Reawakened, a great card, especially when you mill a lot. But yeah, you want bombs. Here we could get a bounce spell, a combat trick that also fixes your mana. But I will probably get a rat, something early, something to start pushing damage. There's also the Shagin, that it's a great card, especially with the fast, with the expensive stuff if you can give it unblockable. But I don't have much. This is better for a blue red. Plus we are with that curve, especially now. And yeah, here another interesting bomb, but not in our colors. So Shinra or Grand Pulse. I I will probably say Shinra mill stuff. Grand Pulse would be great, amazing. Also could count as interaction in Death Touch. Should I pick it? I want the second Shinra, but we'll see. Here another Tomb Breacher, probably the best choice. Coliseum Behemoth could also be it, especially since we already have a decent amount of early stuff and not that many payers for milling. So yeah, maybe let's get that one. Here we could get another side quest card collection, probably not what I want to do. Nezumi Traders also an interesting, makes you a treasure, but I could pick the quest, not sure if I will play it, probably not. Here, Fat Chocobo, always. Ashinra Reinforcements would also be cool, but yeah, this is a bomb of a card. So, easy one. More fixing and another bomb on itself, so great pick to follow. And yeah, here probably Resentful Revelation is the best card, also because it mills you a bit, you can work with that, but I think I am full on the card draws. I'm not even sure what I will want to play. Yeah, I'm seeing we are missing a bit of interaction, but hopefully we will be the problem, so they will have to deal with it. I should probably cut on the blue side of stuff. We have well, here a land in our colors would have been great. This could maybe be interaction, but I'm not sure if I ever play it. Another revelations again. I don't think Sahagin. Also, I don't think this is deck. This could be interaction, but yeah, we probably have our deck. So let's see how bad our manas are. What are blue cards we could cut? Probably side quest card collection, because you have to discard stuff. We will have to cut a bit, probably retrieve the Esper, not much we will do with that. Sadly, the mill plan only works with Eden and a bit of the flashback, but yeah, we will have some problems with the manas and our curve. Let's see. Wait, sorry. Let's split the creatures. Wyverns, you would want to play them. Combat tutorials, amazing. This is because we don't have interaction otherwise, and we need to play it. What? Wait, I did not plan to go to that. What was our last interaction spell? The side quest. Yeah. So let's see. We will probably want early blue for Wyvern or Ignis. We have Ice Flan to cycle and T-Rex, but we still probably want a bit more green. We will want to cut stuff between Dreams of Laguna, Resentful, Revelation. Probably the Resentful Revelation because it's sorcery speed and this draws more cards. An extra benefit. And the last card, I don't want to go Ice Flan because it helps with the manas. I like everything. Could we run a 41 card? Maybe. We are also milling quite a bit. We could, if not, put Shinra reinforcements because there's not really that many stuff that benefits from the graveyard. The life gain is nice, but we will also have lifelink here and here, hopefully. So let's do it like that. Yeah, I think so. I think so. So let's see how we do. First opponent already. And let's see, keeper hand, 1 drop, 2 drops. If we get the blue with Town Greeter, amazing hand. We will start with Cecil, put some pressure. Now opponent can ooh, this is also interesting. Sacrifice the Undercity Rat. But I shall probably still go with Town Greeter. What we must know is that we need to value the interaction highly because we don't have much and we just mill 1. Okay, here we could get the land, gain some life, or just island. I think I will play the island because that means we play Ignis on curve, we ramp faster, and everything related to that. Opponent is doing nothing. That is something we love to see. So we will swing. This turn we will play Ignis, get a land. Next turn play Dragon Wyvern and Undercity Rats or Treachery depending on whatever they do. And yeah, if they are just playing green, they need a creature to kick some damage or another color. We need double blue, yes, for the ice plan. We have this second of each other color in hand, so yeah. Opponent was not getting the colors he needed, so easy first win. And as you are seeing, 1 win away. Let's hopefully achieve it in this draft, and then I will probably consider to play standard or another format to also get on mythic unconstructed. But yeah, here again, quite a similar hand. Ooh, wait, no, that's not. Ooh, I thought it was the one drop legendary. If it was the one drop, I would keep it. But seeing we are missing the green and our hand doesn't work without the green, I should probably mull. We have 2 turns to get it, but I don't think you should risk it. That is better. I'm still missing the blue, but uh, I don't know. Let's see what we get. Okay, we get the blue. That is great. We can play Ignis and maybe even play an equip booster sword on the same turn. Hey, Ignis! Nice. Nice because I also have Ignis. Um, it all depends on what they will play, but I'm not sure if they can block Ignis without problem. I will not play Buster Sword attack. Ooh, they are getting a lot of lands. They are getting the Sephiroth intervention, 100% sure. They should. Yeah, I will put this back because they are getting that land. I don't care. Let's see the manas. They have less black. Let's get rid of the black. Let's see. Does he want to attack? Yes, no. No. In this case, what should I do? This is good because can exile that. The problem here is if I play Buster's Sword Equip, he can block and kill it next turn and we will have to wait a lot. So let's probably just play Chocobo. See what they have to kill. If they want to kill something. Or if they extend the board, then we can play the Buster's Sword. Balamb. This is nice. Yeah, I can do both if they don't block. If I play here on the Fat Chocobo, it will be harder for them to block it. I will still push the damage. Okay, I still push for 1 damage, so I can still draw a card. Eh, less than or equal to the damage done. Okay, that's something I did not read. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We got rid of the big creature, pushing some damage. That's mostly what we wanted. Next turn we can probably kill that. I see myself killing that 7/7. Yeah, whatever. So equip this. We have to kill it now. And we can still equip the sword. Okay, okay. That's not as bad as I thought. Equip and swing. Get some cards. That is 9 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We will probably have to exile from the graveyard soon. But here we could also, in response of the Busters were triggering, mill ourselves, get the Fat Chocobo to ensure at least one kill. I want hit to play if they don't block, but they will probably just hold the Sephiroth's intervention, use that. Yeah. They kill. Oh, that is bad. So we play Rat. We exile this from the graveyard because we can use it next turn. Equip on the Rat. Play land. Yep. I mean, the good thing is we should probably just keep getting good stuff to play. The bad thing is we know they have the removal spell and we are floating a bit. So a little bit of extra card draw would be nice. That's why the combat tutorials are in. They are amazing. But yeah, we are seeing the problem. Wow, draw 4 cards. With 2 mana, draw 4. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is amazing. Oh wow, that is also amazing. Let's see what. Oh wow, yeah. We are a bit unlucky, I should say, because that is the kind of stuff you really hate to see. But well, we got interaction. Maybe they will block. Nope. Okay. And we should probably exile it. Yeah, that's a problem, not having the interaction for this. We only have the stock on summoners. I should try to find it. What I was thinking is we should also probably just exile Ignis and kill the big dino, killing the dino now. Let's us make another treasure. And now we will wait to when he goes to combat to exile the Ignis, avoid him copying that. They will get a land, but whatever. Getting a land is not as bad as, well, being killed by a 7/7. And they still have 7 cards in hand. So yeah. Another Ignis. Yeah, why not? And they are still holding the intervention, so no trying to kick. Hey, that is an answer. So we will still try to swing. They will probably block with Ignis because they can return it, or just kill the rat, I don't know. Okay, just kill it, fine, treasure. Then tap that for a while. And probably should equip here just in case. We should try to get trampled soon, or maybe just Omega back from the graveyard with Evans. The problem is they currently have the Ignis, they can exile it. So that will be bad for us. Are they doing it now? Yeah. Maybe the Dreams of Laguna. No. Okay. Then we try and swing. Kill something also means flipping this, so this works. Yeah, for me. Yeah, I would say so. So a little bit of this, a little bit of equipping, and we will hold. Yeah, the token. The problem now is that we cannot do Dreams of Laguna and hold the den. And we do really need to get the Omega back. Okay, they are stuck. 4-4, 3-3. Left that chair. Yeah, whatever. Dude. No, let's act like the dice. Don't you want to use Ignis? Or maybe draw some cards? And everything is a problem right now. Okay. So I keep the token. Looks fine for me. big draw. Yeah, we needed to block there before this gets too dangerous. This is a good thing. Let's see what we can get. Combat tutorial. Can we play combat tutorial and keep Eden? Nope. So we will not do it. Ah, we should have maybe kept the sword, because now we have to play this and we will tap for and lose. Yeah, this is a bit sad, but happened. Should we quit? Yeah, now he can use Ignite with a problem, but we have to play the Wyvern to block in the air, just in case they... Well, they will get the Reno, that is not bad. Yeah, they are. That's why Bo could be great. Oh, okay. This is more similar to what I expected. We have to block here and then just hope we get good cards now. Because they will flip the side quest also, making an indestructible guy. Okay, this is great. The problem is we are still dead into turns to that thing, and we cannot get rid of it. No, don't think so. What? Only 8 cards left, wow. And they tap our creature as well. Okay, so now we are done. 6 in the air we cannot block, we will have to block 5 here, we will still take 2 here, plus whatever else, we are getting a 6/6 at least. I managed to stop the scene, but not enough. Yeah, you should shoot with the Rhino. Not one, I'm not so sure because we can jump here, block here. But yeah, use 8 minutes to draw a bit. He's at 5 cards. There's no way he just doesn't see it and keeps attacking us. A rat. Ah, cast it with Sin. Sacrifice Sin. Yeah, we are not doing it. We can destroy this, doesn't help. Destroy that also doesn't help. It's better if we draw something, but yeah. That might have been good if we could have attacked some live link, but yeah, we were just going to mill ourselves. And we will not draw anything with the sword because he can block. Ah, so close. But when this happens, now I'm 2 wins away. Let's hope we still can finish and get the wins we need. I need at least 2 more wins. If I get to 4 wins, I should rank up, right? If I get to 3 wins, I should, because I cannot lose. No. Well, yeah, I have to get to 4 wins. This is a decent hand. A bit slow with Bad Wyvern, then probably combat tutorial. Town Greeter, okay, yeah, whatever. No lines for you. Oops. Probably combat tutorial on the Wyvern, put a bit more pressure. We could put it on the token to push some damage if he doesn't play a 2-drop. Okay, yeah. Then we can push with both and we don't overgrow Wyvern because we are already about to give it as word. So yeah, if we don't play anything that can block the Wyvern, next one we can equip Buster's Ward, attack in the air, and start winning. Whatever they have with reach, we can probably tap it down. So yeah, he will probably want to attack because he's not blocking the 2-2 for free. See? That's why I didn't want to put the counter there. Because Chocobo kicks. You will attack as you should. Wow. But this is amazing because Buster's Word now attacks for 5 damage. And we can play as Fat Chocobo. This is value. Yep, Fat Chocobo. Next turn Trample. Next turn Trample, so plus we have the tap, opponent stuff, whatever. Yeah, big enough. Let's see what our opponent will choose to do. Nothing really that can be done outside removal. Yeah. This is something we will probably want to kill with Coliseum Behemoth because it's a bit annoying. And we should be able to do 7 damage with Fat Chocobo. But here just play land swing goal in green. No. Yeah. Fine for me. Now he's what's called pretty low. Yes, he will gain 2 life. But we can play just Shinra, Rad, and close the deal pretty soon. Because, well, we have a bird, he does not. And we have Trample and Interaction in hand. Yep. Okay. That's great. Again, we are just 1 win away with this deck, so we have to be the pressure, we have to be the one that needs to be killed and cannot be dealt with. So let's see our next opponent. Yeah, you find a lot of opponents here fast because who doesn't like Final Fantasy? This hand seems great, a bit slow, but Town Gritter, Dreams of Laguna, and we have our colors. Wow, another Town Gritter. Just in case. This is a really great card, you know. Rams, and we will grow their stuff. Let's better get rid of you. Perfect dice. We can discard that rune. We are not losing anything, and yeah, we are getting a lot of life. So, forest, we should probably play the forest, but let's play the tableau. In what color? We have blue, black, green. We have everything. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, wow. What did they get that they did not pick the booster's board? Here, I can probably just use Dreams of Lagoon to try to get a bomb or something. Oh, cycling airship. That is something you will not enjoy having done. Okay. Survey 2 into life. If this was cut from the graveyard, flip it. Wow, +2/+2, trample, ramp, draw, ramp, and an Ignis would be amazing. Yeah, in combat tutorial I will keep it all day. Also, oh, Fat Chocobo. Sorry, but it's Fat Chocobo time. This is a problem they have to get rid of. They can probably just play the Expert Origins from the graveyard or make me sack an enchantment. Okay. Play the T-Rex. Yeah. Why were they scared of the token? That's not something I don't know. Token is probably the last. Maybe they did not notice, but just, oh wow, that's fine. I'll have to put a counter there. And yeah. This is a good card. I probably don't want to block this if I get the sword. Yep. The thing is, I probably want to play the sword here and use it one last time. Let's play the free card draw. And I keep the sword. No, let's play Cecil. It's Death Touch. Death Touch what works amazing with the trample for next turn. We will lose a lot of life, but okay. Yeah, I will equip the sword, swing with it. Okay, the thing is I don't want this to trigger. So yeah, let's get rid of it. Next one I can attack with Colosseum Behemoth with a sword. Yeah, if they had that flip, it would get +2/+2 and we could not block everything. Okay, this is, I don't have removal. I'm trying to search something because you will win with the sword here. Or flip that also. Okay. And a chocobo, gain some life, mills a lot of cards. Well, next one we can 5 mana get the tapper back. If we have a great board, we should pretty much be able to win. They do need the removal on Coliseum Behemoth and on Fat Chocobo. Yes! Yes! Victory! Ooh, mythic, mythic. We got to mythic. Nice! Finally! Yes! We got mythic rank 332. That is amazing. Let's see how good we do now that we are in the mythic ranks. We already have a new opponent. And yeah, also a mythic player. Let's try to beat them. Amazing hand. 2-drop, get land, fetch land. Wyvern would also be cool, but Ignis means next turn we can beat gain to life. We have enough stuff. But yeah, Ignis means we can next turn Buster Sword equip swing or play a 5-drop. or the likes of that. Let's see what our opponent will do. And we could have picked any other land and still be fine, but 2 extra life for just getting a tap land we can probably work around. That it's not necessary for our current board. Seems perfectly okay. Oh. And then seems good. Gets the value from the graveyard later. And we can probably fix our manas. Now I will probably equip on Town Greeter so we can attack with both. And he either has to block Town Greeter and take that and take 2 life, or let me just draw a card, play a Dragon Wyvern, start getting the value. See. Now I will probably play this on blue based on we have Ice Flan in hand and we want to play that. Let's see what will our opponent do. Nathami Trader means we attack on the air with the Wyvern. Do they have Fatal Push? It could probably be a Fatal Push. But if they have the Fatal Push, they should wait to kill the Dragon Wyvern when I equip. Or, yeah, they should wait. If they do it, okay, it was Sleep Magic. That makes sense on why they wanted to wait. But sadly for our opponent, I think it's a good thing for our plan to just sack. And I probably want to Ignis get rid of Dreams of Laguna before they can try to find an answer to that. So, ooh, these destroys artifacts. Guess what you are, my friend? Yeah, let's play this on blue and excite the Dreams of Laguna before they can even think about casting it. Next turn, Coliseum Behemoth, kill the Scorpion Sentinel, attack all. And yeah, it should be quite easy to win. Yeah. Whatever. Destroy. And we destroy our opponent too. Nice, nice. 230 already. Wow. Yeah. This is great. So, 4 wins already. And we will have our next opponent probably soon. But we're still waiting. Yeah, that was the longest we've been waiting for a match. But another diamond player, probably one that wants also to rank up to mythic. But we have a great hand. We will start with some greeters trying to get another land. We can always cycle this to get the blue. Hopefully we will not need it, because it's a great card to play if we get the option. Yes, see? We got the blue. I will probably get it because, yeah, not cycling ice plan is probably better than cycling ice plan to get the blue. Okay, this could get annoying, but we have the Buster's Word. He will not be able to attack, neither will we. So next turn I will probably have to wait and cast Dreams of Laguna from the graveyard to get some extra value. Or... ooh, an artifact deck. But okay, this also works fine. He could try to counter it, but not with Syncopate because you don't have the manas. So we can just play that, and let's see what do you do at the beginning of your end step. If you control 4 or more artifacts, return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8 or more, so either they build around the artifact theme really well. That smells like ninjutsu. But if it's ninjutsu, we can kill them. Okay. It was nothing, just a little mind trick. So, equip, swing. We probably want to side quest kill that one and play Shinra reinforcements. Yeah. Okay. And based on how they are interacting, we probably know they have Syncopate. So that is relevant information. We lost interaction spell, so we are just with attack on in Summoner's Sanctum and Iceland. But yeah. Ooh. Hint is now combat tutorial or treachery kill or dragon's wyvern. You need to sack something. Yep. Next turn that will be a 6/6. But this turn we can play Vincent. That is a great card. Trample lifelink next turn with probably some counters from the blocks here. Yeah, one counter. And one treasure for us also. So next turn I will enters or attacks, draw a card, discard card, if there are 14 cards, transform this. You might play cards from the graveyard. That is something we would love to get rid of, but it's not scary. Mostly because the problem is you. He has Syncopate for x equals 2. We would have to sacrifice some treasures, but it will not be the case. So we can just swing with Vincent Valentine and transform it to a 7/5 Trample Lifelinker. Swing, swing. That's the biggest thing. I'm telling you, they have Syncopate. Syncopate doesn't work if you know what they have. Nice. So great. Buster's Sword is, as its name says, busted. Not exactly, but yeah, you get the joke. So, yeah, Moving on. 5 wins. Next opponent. Rat to sword. Great fun. And worst part, they kill rat, we get a treasure, we placed stuff earlier. Ooh. That would be interesting. Let's see. That could be more interesting, but I think we still want to play Buster Sword first, force their hand, force them to block or at least interact with the rat. That always benefits us. They are playing Mardu. Two four, 2/2. We can attack with a 5/3. That is not enough to kill both creatures. Okay, I like more the idea of playing the Wyvern and start attacking next turn. Feels like a great option. They will get a 2/2. Monk's Fest. Oh, they are leaving Thunder Magic up. Yeah, Thunder Magic. So let's play Ignis, get a land, and then looks great. We still need an extra green, but we can probably work without one for the time being. Based on the things we can also play Ice Fang, Cycle, or just Combat Tutorial. If we equip it will be a 5/4. Let's see, maybe we draw, we put something on the rat. This is harder to block also. And we still get value. I think I will use Dreams of Laguna. Yeah, that growing can be annoying, but hopefully we will get the removal for it. Maybe they also will attack, then we can Ice Flan, tap something, and stuff like that. Okay. For we don't want more lands. This is good. Yeah, based on that, I don't mind trading here. I will probably tap down the 5/5 with Ice Flan. we will want to kill Judge sooner than later before it grows to badly, but let's see, safest bet is equip here, just to move the things around. I would love to use this before combat, probably. On Ice Flan because the sword is not there. Oh, oh, nasty. Luckily for us, we we can use Vane's treachery to protect the because this destroys equipment. So use treachery to protect it from losing it. Nice tapper. Now, well, we don't have anything else. Let's force them to block. Okay, intervention. I will play this without targets, feels a bit sad, but well, what else are we supposed to do? We will. You. Not useful, but hey, we have an 11-11. Next one we can also get some value with Eden or Seed. Please don't have more removal. Cloud is fine. Cloud means he has to block. Okay, how much mana is one? We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So we can do this, get a 6 drop. Ooh. This is also an option, but get Ice Flan, use it to tap Cloud because we want to kill that. Not a fat chocobo. Fat chocobo would have been amazing because, well, trample. Ooh, Lion is a bomb. We should have probably moved the sword to the rat so rat can attack also. But next turn that will have trample. So, oh, fat chocobos, no! And the removal and the Coliseo. But yeah, next turn this will have trample with lifelink. And that will be nasty enough probably to get rid of them. So move you here. And we swing with everything. If they want to block this, they will get less stuff there, so yep, not good for them in any way. So we are ranking up We are ranking up and fast. Nice. Yeah, this draft was really, really good. One win and we get the trophy. Last game and get the trophy with just one loss. That would be quite nice. Not a clean trophy, that would be perfect, but hey, if we get there, and that is with a deck with low interaction. Well, if we think a bit more, it's you should not say that as interaction, but all the 6 drops we have, Ice Flan taps, the 8/8 also taps for longer, then the Behemoth that also can destroy an artifact or an enchantment, can really help us as interaction, but yeah, this deck probably would be safer with an extra bit of interaction, but luckily for us, it's doing well. So let's wait until our next opponent, and it's here already. Okay, that's what we say a busted hand. Unfortunately, the black is tapped, so we cannot play Cecil turn 1, but that also gives us the opportunity to start developing the board with other stuff. Let them try to get rid of it before we can just drop the Cecil and win with that. Okay, do we want to be aggro combat tutorial attack with rat? Yeah, let's get a bit more of cards. Now rat is a threat alone. He has to get rid of the rat. Leviathan on graveyard. So I don't want to play Cecil now and Town Creature. Let's play the land so we can pay the mana for Syncopate. If he wants to counter that, he should not counter that, but okay, no lands. We got a bit of value here. Yep, Sephiroth intervention. We knew they had interaction, but better here than anywhere else. Let's see. Attack with rat. They are playing a control deck. I don't like that, so I think I will not play anything. We have Dreams of Laguna we can cast, so they will spend, well, they will not be spending their manas, and we will, so land, no please. We could try to cast Ice Plan, it probably gets countered. We can also probably cast Dragon's Wyvern. I will feel sad, but we need to bait the interaction because I think both cards are better. Yeah, Syncopate. Expected. Let's kill the Shinra reinforcements. No need to give them a treasure. But if we get one, it's cool with us. Next turn, Dragon's Wyvern, Fat Chocobo. More Shinra reinforcement. Okay, yeah. Fat Chocobo is nice. Ooh, they are playing red, and that is a card I was worried about. Okay, they don't have the counter or interaction now, so let's just play everything. No attacks. They probably have the mythic mage. Yeah, kill a hero. Or a town creature. Let's get rid of the token because ice magic is ice magic. Ooh. Yep. Nothing else. You just play the sword after they spend all their interaction. They were already kind of desperate playing the Conquered by Black Mages when we had a, a big board filled with tokens and stuff we could sack easily. So, well, we got there. We got there. That is a trophy deck that also went to Mythic. So happy to have chosen to record it. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, hopefully I will see you on the next one. Just as a reminder, this was the deck with our interaction being these three cards and a bit of card draw, the bomb with Buster Sword, this that with flipping trample. Cecil, we could not flip it, but it was dangerous enough that opponents wanted to kill it. And yeah, I'm happy with how the deck played, and then we got the trophy, so what else can we say? Until the next one, see you.